Welcome guys, in this video I will give you a short tour around DaVinci Resolve color panels. Now here if I click on this media pool, here we will find all of our media files which we have imported from our PC. After that here you will see LUTS. Now you can apply the pre-built LUTS onto your clip, and if I move my cursor around any of the LUTS, it will preview the LUTS here. Now you can import more LUTs from your PC. You'll find lots of LUTs on internet. You can download that and use it in your DaVinci Resolve, and you can also create your own LUTs. After that here you will find galleries. Now you can save the still file here. Okay, for example, if you have applied color grading and stuff like that on this clip and you have another clip which is very similar to that clip, you'll save the setting of this clip here in gallery and then apply that setting to that other clip. It will save lots of your time. After that you can also enable this timeline or disable it. Okay, and here this is your main timeline preview. Okay, after that here you will see your nodes. Now this is very similar to nodes in Fusion. They are a little bit different. We will talk about it in upcoming videos. Okay, now this is your node panel. After that here is your open effects. Now here you'll find all of your effects like box blur, directional blurs, and resolve effects color like chromatic adaptation and color compressor and stuff like that. Here you'll find all the effects here which you can apply onto your clip. Okay, you can enable or disable any of this panel here. If you want more real estate, you can disable all of this panel, and if you want any of the panel to come back, just click on the panel and it will show up here. After that here you'll find all of your color grading tools. The first option here you will see is camera raw. Now if this footage is raw footage, all of these options will be not grayed out and all of these will be enabled, but right now this is not the raw footage, that's why all of these options is disabled. Okay, after that here you will see color match. Now if I want to find which color is more in the clip, I will just color match this and it will tell us which color is more in the clip, and it is very accurate. After that here you will see color wheels. Now this is the most common and useful tool of DaVinci Resolve color panel. Okay, we use this tool mostly in DaVinci Resolve to color balance and stuff like that in DaVinci Resolve. Now first option here you will see is lift, gamma, gain and offset. We will talk about this in our upcoming videos. Now the lift is mostly used in order to change the shadows of your clip, and gamma is used in order to change the mid-tone of your clip, and gain is used in order to change the brightness and highlights of your clip, and offset is used in order to change the whole clip. After that you can also increase and decrease the brightness here. For example, if you can increase and decrease the effect brightness. Okay, and if we have messed too much around, for example if I have changed the color too much and messed around here, I'll just click on this round icon and it will reset everything. Okay, and you can also use this universal reset. Okay, and here if I see, I can find contrast, pivot, saturation, hue and luma. And if I go to the second option here, I will see temperature, tint, midtones and color boost and stuff like that. We'll talk about this. Okay, after that here you can also change your color wheels. For example, you can change it to the primary bars and you can also change it to the logs. Okay, you can also find this option here. Now mostly we just use color wheel, so okay, so I will change to primary wheels. After that here you will see your RGB mixer. Now for example, if you want to add more red, I will change these value, and if you want to add more green or blue, I will change these options. Okay, now this is also very similar to that. If you want to reset, just click on this icon and it will reset everything for you. Okay, after that the next option here you will see is motion effect. Here you can control the motion effect of your clip which you have applied. After that here you will see curves. You can change the curves of your video or change the mid-tone or shadow, stuff like that. Here we'll talk about this in our upcoming video. After that here you will see qualifier. Now we can use qualifier in order to determine which color we want to change. For example, if I just want to change this blue color, I will just select this blue color. Now if I add any effect here, it will just affect the blue color, and also I can also change the luma range and saturation range and stuff like that. Here if I move this point here, okay, I can add more color like this, and also here you can see. After that here you will see windows. Now window is very similar to the masks. For example, if I add any of this here, it will only affect the area which I have selected. Okay, now this is similar to the mask. Now in order to reverse your mask, just click on it, it will reverse the effect. Okay, right now I will reset it. I don't want any effect. After that, here you will see your tracker. We will talk about this. And then after that you will see blurs. After that, here you will find all of the keys. Now key is the LUTS. For example, if I apply any LUTS, you can determine which color, which should be what. For example, you can change and add offset to this LUTS and stuff like that. Here you can change the LUTS setting here in keys. Okay, after that, the next option here you will see sizing. You can change the width and height and stuff like that of this clip here. After that, in this side you can see keyframes. You can manually keyframe stuff. For example, if you want to add blur, you can also add manually and keyframe one by one, each frame one by one. And if I change this to the scope, here you will find the scope of this clip. Okay, now this is all of the data, which color is how much in this clip. Now whenever we are color grading and do any color stuff here to this clip, we'll be mostly looking at the scopes. And if you want to see the metadata of your clip, just click here, you will find all of the metadata of your clip. In the color wheels, you will find lift, gamma, gain and offset. Now lift is used in order to affect the shadows of your clip. Gamma is used in order to affect the mid-tone of your clip, and gain is used in order to affect the highlights and brightest point of your clip, and offset is used in order to affect the clip as a whole. Now you see in this clip it is giving us the vibes of cool winter, so you will see there is more blue color than red. So what we'll do, we'll increase the red color here. So first what I'll do is I will increase the lift toward red color. Now you can see the shadows is changing toward red, and here in our scopes you can see it is matching here with this, like red, green, blue. After that, what I'll do is I will also increase the gamma little bit toward red or yellow, like this. And in gain I will move it toward yellow, and in offset I will decrease it. You will see that if I decrease it, you can see that now both three colors like red, green and blue are in sequence and in the same line. And if we go to the temperature, I will increase the temperature a little bit up to 260 and something like that. Now if we see the before and after of this clip, you can see that the color is much better right now. Now what I'll do is first I'll create another node point. I'll right click here and then click on add node and click on add serial node. Now this node will inherit all of the effect from here, but whenever I apply any effect here, it will not affect this node. Okay, now I'll move to curves. Now here in curves you can link all of the colors and change it at once, and you can also unlink it and change it. For example, if you see that red is more in this clip, you can just select the red and change the red channel here, and if you see that blue is more, just select blue and change the blue channel here. So what I'll do is I will select all of these and I will add a point here. Now what I'll do, I will increase brightness a little bit and give it a S-like shape here, and I will decrease the shadows so that it touches that almost the 0 point, and I will increase the brightness above 768 and below 896. Now this is the best point where you can put your color scopes. Now if we see the before and after of this clip, now you see the after clip is much better and much detailed. Now if we go to the windows and click on windows, you will find all of these shapes. You will find linear, you will find circular, you will find polygon, you will find curves, or you will find gradients. You will find all of these shapes, and you can use these shape as a mask to cut out certain part from your clip and edit stuff there. in order to add mask to your clip, just select any of the shape and it will appear here in your timeline. Now you can adjust the size of your shape, or you can increase or decrease the softness easily. And if you want to deselect any shape, just click on it and it will deselect it. And if you want to reverse the effect, just click on it. Now it will select everything outside of this box. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to blur this actor's face. So what I'll do is, first I will move my pointer head where I can see its whole face. Then I will select this circle. Okay, now I can adjust this circle and make it like oval. I will just move its point here and also from the bottom, and I will adjust it with my actor's face. Okay, you can also rotate your circle or oval, what you called it, and I will also soften its edges. Now if we go to this highlights, you will see that which area has been selected. Okay, and if you don't see your window tool here, just click here and then go to the power window. Now you will see that power window tools again. I want to make it little bit soft, so I will decrease its softness. Okay, like this. No, that's fine. Now if I move my clip forward, you will see that my mask is not selecting the face. So what I'll do is, for it I will track it. I'll go to this tracker, and what I'll do is I will track it forward, and you will see it start tracking the face of my actress. Like this, you can easily track the face. Now I will move my playhead here, and I will also track it in backward like this. Now if I play this clip, you can see I have tracked whole of the face of this actress like this. Now I can add any effect to this face. For example, if I go to curves and I'll move my playhead a little bit so I can see its whole face. Now if I apply any effect or change the colors, it will only affect the area which I have selected. And if I play this video, you can see it tracked everything like this. Now I will reset everything and then go to blur. Now what I'll do is I will add this blur. Now if you want to dislink it, just click here. Now you can add blur to each color in your own choice. For example, if you want to blur this red, just increase the blur of red and vice versa. Now I want to blur whole face, so I will select all and then blur it face. Now if I play this clip, you can see the face is blurred out. Okay, now you can use this technique and mask your face and track your face, or if you want to add blur, or you can also adjust the color of your face. And if I go to this my notes and then click on notes and add note, and I will add a outside note. Okay, now what it will do is it will select everything except the area which we have masked out. For example, I select this mask, this note, sorry, and if I go to my color wheel here, now if I change the color of gain, I add red gain, it will affect everything except the area which I have masked out. You can see. Now this is just for demonstration purpose. I know you will not edit it like this. I'm just showing you how to use these tools. Okay, now that's it for this video. Now beside windows you will see qualifiers. Now qualifiers also used to mask certain thing in our clip. Now for example, if I want to mask this cloth and change its color from black to green or some other color, I can easily do this in our qualifiers. What I'll do, first I will go to my qualifiers. Now here you will see hue, saturation and luminance. You can use any of these. For example, if you want to mask your color using hue, you can use this. You can also use saturation or luminance, or you can also use all of these. Okay, just enable it by clicking on this icon and it will enable it. Okay, after that here you will see certain selection range. The first is picker. Now if I click on this picker and select any color, it will select this color in our qualifier. Now if I go to the highlights, you see this color has been selected. If I want to minus certain color, what I'll do, I'll click on it and I will try to click on the area which I want to minus from our selection, and I can also add some other color into our selection, okay, like this. And also we can add feathers or minus feathers from our selection. Now I just want to select this black cloth. How I'll do is, first I will select this black cloth only, so no other thing has been selected, like this. Once you have taken your selection, what you'll do, I will change it luminance, like this. Now that's fine, okay. And you can also change the saturation here if you want to, okay. And you can also change it in hue and try to select the perfect area which you want to select, okay. Now once you have selected your quotes, what you'll do, I'll mask this part here. What I'll do, I'll go to my windows and then click on this linear, and then I'll select this cloth only, okay. And I will make it smaller, okay. And I will also decrease it feathers, like this, okay. Now once you have selected your mask, what you will do, we'll track this out, okay. I'll go to tracker, and then I will turn off this highlight mode, and then I will track this forward, and it will start tracking my stuff. Now you can also add other keyframes here. For example, I can add another keyframe here, and then here I can arrange my selection again, so everything is covered which I want to cover in this, okay. Now if I go to my color wheels and change the color, you'll see it will change the color of our cloth and affect only area which we have selected. Now I know it is not perfect. Again, you can play with it, and it will take some time and errors to master this tool, and then you can easily select a perfect area which you want to select, and then change its color or do any editing stuff on it easily. Welcome guys, in this video I will show you how to download LUTs or lookup tables, and also how to apply LUTs onto your clip. Now there are lots of websites on internet where you will find LUTs. The one which I like the most is Fresh LUTs. Now this is not my website, so anything you see here is not my property. Now in order to use this Fresh LUTs, first you have to sign up and create your account here, okay. Once you created your account, you can also upload your LUTs which you have created in Resolve. But if you want to download LUTs, just click on Browse LUTs. Now here you can search your LUTs, okay. You have lots of customization, and then click on Search LUTs, or you can also search here in this selection. For example, you'll find lots of LUTs. For example, if you want vintage look, you will find vintage LUTs here. Wait a minute, I'll find it for you. Here, if you want to add vintage LUTs, you can easily download it from here. You will find all kind of LUTs, but I want to download the warm LUT. My clip is little bit too cool, so I will download warm LUT. Now if once I click here, I will find lots of LUT here. You can download any of these LUT, okay. What I'll do is I'll click on this Western, okay. Once you click on it, you can just download your LUT. Just click here, download LUT, and your download will start automatically. Just click on download and your download will start. Now I already downloaded the LUT, so I don't have to download it again. I'll cancel everything. Okay, once you downloaded your LUT, what you can do is just go to your project setting and go to the color management, and then you'll find two options: update list and open LUT folder. So click on open LUT folder. Now this is all the LUTs which is imported into your DaVinci Resolve. You'll find all the LUTs here. Now if you have downloaded your LUT, just go to the folder where you have saved your downloaded LUT and then move that LUT into this DaVinci Resolve LUTs folder. Now this is my LUTs. It comes with .cube file, so I have created a folder for it, fresh LUTs. Now I will just copy it or cut it, whatever you want. I will cut it and then go to the folder where all of the LUTs are and then paste it here. Okay, you'll see this is here. Okay, and you can also arrange your LUTs in folders and do stuff like that here. Once you pasted your LUT here, what you'll do, go to Resolve, click on update list. Once you updated your list, just click on save. Now if I click on LUTs, here I will find my LUTs, fresh LUTs, which I have just downloaded. Now once you downloaded and uploaded your LUT onto DaVinci Resolve, just first I'll click on create a new node, add a serial node, and then I'll select that node and just click on my LUT and click on apply LUT to current node, and it will apply the LUT to current node. You can see it apply the LUT automatically. Now if I see here, you can see that my LUTs are enabled. Now there is couple of ways to change the green screen in DaVinci Resolve. You can change it in color panel and also you can change it in fusion panel. I will show you both the ways on how to change the green screen in DaVinci Resolve. So first I will drag my clips here into the timeline. I will also drag my green screen here, and what I'll do is first I'll cut this clip at this position. Okay, like this. Now what I'll do is first I'll go to color. I will show you how to change it in the color panel. First we will select this Qualifier and then we will select this picker tool. Now we will select all the green color here. Now you can just click on once and it will select this, but if you have different shade of green, you can just click and drag it to the end. Okay, like this, and it will select all the color. And if you want to add more green color, you can just click on plus and it will add every green color here. And now if we see our selection in highlights, you will see that green color has been selected. I'll change the selection. Okay. Now I will remove this green background and add another background to this clip. What I'll do is first I'll right click in node panel and then click on add alpha output, and it will add our alpha output here. Now I will connect this node with our alpha output and you will see that our green screen will be removed, or whichever color you have selected will be removed. If I change it, you can see, but it is working in reverse direction. So what I'll do is I will click on this invert and it will change the selection. Now you will see this green glow around our subject. What we'll do is first I will zoom in here, like this. I'll zoom it a little bit more and I will click on this picker plus tool and I will select my green again. Okay. Okay, and if you have selected more, we can just use this picker minus tool, and I can also add feather to it. I will add a little bit feather like this. And I will zoom out. Now after that, I can also increase and decrease the input ratio depending upon on which side you want to increase it. For example, if you have reverted your clip, then you will move it in minus. Okay, so I will move it in minus like this. You can see. Now if I play this clip, you will see we have created this effect here, and we have removed our green screen here. Now the next method, and the most common and useful and the most accurate method, is to change the green screen in our Fusion panel. I will show it next. Now here in our Fusion panel, I will import my background, and I will also import our green screen node here. Okay, I will change its name to green screen. First I'll go to the rename and then change it to green screen. Okay, so that we know which one is green screen. Okay, now what will we do is we will also bring this merge node here and add between these two background and media out node. Okay, now we will connect the output of green screen with our merge node. Now you will see that our merge node on this pipeline. Now after that, we will click on effect library and go to tools and then mate, and then the best mate which work best is delta keyer. So we will bring this node here. Okay, now what we will do is we will unlink this green screen and merge one, and then connect the output of green screen with our delta keyer. Okay, and then connect the output of delta keyer with our merge node. Now if I click on our delta keyer, here we will find all of the settings. So how we can remove this green screen? I will click on this picker, I will drag this picker here and then leave it on our green screen, and it will remove all the green screen effect here. Okay, now if I play this clip, you can see green screen has been removed. The first time it takes some time because it is loading our clip. Okay, now you'll see that our subject has been zoomed in. So what we will do is we will click on shift and spacebar, or you can also use right mouse key and then click on right here transform, and bring our transform panel here. Okay, we will add here the transform panel, and we will decrease the size of our green screen. Okay, like this. Now if we play our video, you will see that our effect is working perfectly. Now the first time, I already told you, it takes some time to load. Once you render the clip, you will not see any lag. Okay.